What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name After Sound. And I did release a new song at the beginning of the month called Run, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, guys, let's talk about survival mode, because survival mode, as well as the new training, is actually up in the test server. So if you have access to the MAV server, this is something that you can go and try out now, but I know many folks probably don't, and so I just wanted to show you what it looks like overall. Now, I don't know if anybody's playing right now, so I'm not even going to bother battling, but the battle mechanics are all still the same. So when you go in, you know, it shows you whatever cards are available, and you just roll with it, right? So the thing is, you can see here, I did not do well. I played 3 battles. Shout out to Sinister and Baby Puppy earlier. When we were streaming, you gave it a shot, and you can see, I was talking about this previously, just because they'd shared some screenshots. But now, when you lose a game in survival mode, for example, look at my team. Everybody's got one of those like little do not enter, or, you know, I guess they're just not available anymore. Whatever this sign, I don't know what it's actually called, but it's there. And then when you look at the winning side, obviously the summoner remains, but all the cards that died or did not survive the battle are no longer available, right? So they are now essentially on cooldown. And you can see that was the case across the board here, where Sinister Tails from the Cryptmancer got me really good. I only got one of his guys. He got my entire team with that. So that is how that operates. Now, when you go to your items, so for example, actually, this might even still be relevant. So when you go to the drop down here, and let me just pick all cards, right? So when you go to the drop down here, oh, there's audio coming in, which you guys probably can't hear, but let me go ahead and turn that off on my end. Otherwise, it'll get very distracting. So, the drop down, you can see at the bottom here, there's now survival mode enabled, survival mode disabled, and survival mode cooldown. So here's all the cards that you probably saw earlier that are no longer available for me to play with. So if I jump into this, for example, this card is on cooldown from being defeated in survival mode. It will not be, or it'll be available for use in about 39 hours. So that's interesting, and I hope Peak Monsters can make this easier, because as you can see, this little symbol here now signifies whether this card is part of survival mode or not. And actually, this is not the card I want to show you. That was just showing you that it was actually on cooldown. So when we go to survival mode disabled, I only have one card, and I was testing this out earlier, right, where I disabled it. So let's say you want to now, because obviously I think everything's going to start disabled. So let's say you want to go in, you click on the card, you select it, and then all the way on the right, past the burning for DEC, is allow use in survival mode. And as soon as you click that, you hit confirm. It's probably going to make you, go with the keychain and confirm. And then this card will be, this card will be available for survival mode, can be played. It will, clicking here will remove it. So I guess let's just test it out real quick as well. So if you click right there on that icon, you don't want to use it anymore. So this is what I was saying earlier. I hope Peak Monsters can make it so that you don't have to go into every individual card. And obviously you can select multiple cards within, you know, a specific card, but every individual card you're going to have to go into. So hopefully there will be third-party tools available. I don't know what the status of that is, but either way, you know, it's relatively straightforward, and I like the fact that all of this stuff is built in, where you can just choose which cards are going to go and play, so that you don't get your main deck, for example, the one that you want to play in Modern or Wild format, stuck in there. So that's the main thing, and so far, again, I played 3 battles. You've seen what we've done here. I haven't run across any issues. I actually have not checked Discord today to see if other people have run into any issues, but so far, everything seems to be working just fine. I will just touch on the training a little bit. So instead of practice mode, they now have training, which again, this is really cool, because now you don't need to worry about your energy. You can go in and play against a computer in any situation, right? So for the folks that were saying, oh, I just want to keep playing the game, I just want to keep trying stuff out and see how it goes, you have challenges against other folks, and you have unlimited, right? There's no energy or anything tied to that, unless you have to pay DEC if one of you doesn't have the required amount of SPS staked. Or you can just go training grounds, and this is absolutely free. You play against a bot, and you can choose your difficulty: easy, medium, hard. And I played 2 training ground battles. I'll show you earlier, or I'll show you after this. You can show which cards you want. So all, which is wild, modern, and then you can actually play with ghost cards, right? And then you can choose your summoner level caps, and this is what they've renamed instead of the bronze, silver, gold. It's novice, adept, intermediate, advanced, and expert. So you could go and just create a game like that. You'll automatically be placed into a match with a CPU and see how it goes. So I believe it's under wild. Yeah, so you can see here that I played. Did I do a modern one earlier? I thought I did too. Okay, so here's one that I played. Oh yeah, you can see training. This was on expert, and I won. I guess what's nice about survival mode is it shows you which units survived and which didn't. I don't remember how close this battle was, but it was a little bit more challenging. And then when I did an easy one with wild ghost cards. And I think I lost only one person, right? So even though this team isn't bad, right? It wasn't great either. And I was able to demolish them with my team. And the rule set was just, I guess that's an interesting thing for rule set. It's not, yeah, okay. You would think for like an easy mode or easy thing, you would probably get like less rule sets, but hey, whatever it is, people will get used to it. It is training for that reason. So either way, I am super excited about this. I will say this, and the team has not mentioned this at all anywhere, so this is just me speculating, but in the past, whenever they have put stuff on Mavs, it generally signifies that it's pretty much ready to go out, and unless there's any major issues, they try to get it out in the following week, right? They usually try to put it out a week before. At least that was the case with Land back in 2023, right? Throughout most of 2023. And so I'm hoping that, obviously one of their big release dates is going to be next week, since the last one was last week. And so if we can get it next week, I mean, February is going to be a fun month because we're going to get it right at the beginning of February. And then hopefully Land will follow that. And then, we'll start talking about Conclave Arcana in April. But either way, we'll see how things go. But so far, so good with this. I'm curious to know for those of you who do have Mav access, and you might even be able to just go ask for it in what's that called? In Discord, on the Discord server. They might just give it, I don't know. I'm not making any promises, but they might just give you access if you want to go and test it. So let me know your thoughts, see how it goes. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.